white. So we can
All right, lads, let's get it done.
that we did of this image. Here's the virtual copy. I can convert the image to black and white. Typically with black and white, I'm going to do the same thing like before. I'm going to open up my shadows a little bit. You can see a little bit in the shadows. Typically in black and white, I'll move the clarity slider up a little bit. Let's bring down the sky just this bit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
The overall exposure, just like the previous one, I'm going to have to open up my shadows with a little bit of a gradient tool. So now I can look at these two side by side. And oh, I guess I didn't crop the black and white. Let me go ahead. Can I do that? Let me see. Sync settings. Check none. Just I did it the wrong way.
Losing ground.
Here I have the same image. I think maybe the black and white one, the sky looks a little bit less but I have an image in color. I have an image in black and white. I haven't taken up any more space. And I spent a minimal amount of time in the development module. That's about the most amount of time I would spend working on an image in post. I'm not a huge post-processing person, meaning that if they're photographs that are taken on location, and you know, this could be a street photograph downtown LA, this could be a street photograph on the beach near the Rincon in Ventura County. Either one is, I would say, shot kind of similar, and I would spend the same amount of time. I might spend a little bit more time on the black and white one just to bring the sky down just a smidge more. But again, when I shot these photographs, I thought about the street photography assignment. I knew I needed to do a little bit of post-processing because typically the reflection is going to be darker than the sky. Maintain the detail in the sky and lighten the reflection. Basic. Let's do one more. Okay, Robin? Let's do my self-portrait. That'll be fun, okay? Go back to sharing my screen. Share screen, Lightroom, there. Okay. Well, I actually think this one's kind of cool. We'll do this one. You can see my idea. There were people doing some fun selfies, and I like that. All right. So here we have a nice silhouette. To me, paying attention to her feet, I think right there. That. I like that.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So first thing you notice, horizon lines off. Go figure. Click crop tool, come here, let's drag a line across the horizon, get the horizon level. Now, thinking about, you know, where this position of this person should be, I'm going to put the lower third right across the individual, just right there. That way I can have this nice negative space up here in the sky, kind of to balance the people or the figures that are walking right right here. I'm going to have to do a little bit of massaging, meaning I'm going to have to lighten the foreground and maybe keep the sky where it is, because naturally the sky is always going to be lighter than the ground. So that's where the light is. But I'm going to want to open this up a little bit to balance just a little bit. Okay? And the easiest way to balance it is with what we call the gradient tool. We use the crop tool. This is the spot healing tool. I don't know anybody that actually uses the red eye tool. Maybe David does. He does on-camera flash, if I can make fun of him. No, he doesn't. But I use the gradient tool all the time. If I click the gradient tool, I'm just going to click and drag up. I'm going to kind of come up here to the horizon.
Loadout drop inbound.
The gradient tool is kind of like an out-of-control airplane. Adjust it, angle,
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
How much for the gradient curves. I learned something a long time ago looking at photographs like Gustav Gray, is that when he hid, he actually combined numbers and used it as foreground. He always hid the sky in the foreground. It's easy to make the foreground a little bit bigger than it is to make the sky a little bit darker. You would never know if I hid this gradation down here in the water. Now, what you could know is that where the gradation goes through the subject, you might need to watch out. Because we don't want to create this thing that his head's light and his body's dark. You could go in and edit that selectively a little bit more. The other thing, too, you have to remember is in the foreground, when you make things lighter, a lot of times you lose contrast. Now, somebody had already moved my slider up into clarity and shadow, and that's what I was going to do after I do this. I was going to increase the contrast here a little bit. I think it's okay that they're kept silhouetted, because I'm just going to go ahead and accept that gradation. You can click on the gradation at any time, but just show you where the gradation is. I love
just inbound.
Gradation images when we have the sky and foreground that are kind of lit different. I'm going to go ahead and maybe crop it a little bit, to bring it in a little bit. And now I have my narrative. I don't think I need as much foreground. Here I have the whole idea of people. Here's a husband and wife, and I think they got a kid. I don't know if the kid's in the stroller or the kid's in the backpack. Looks like I can see a head there. Maybe.
Enemy supply choppers inbound. Take them out and secure the cargo. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Which is wonderful, because people are moving. The horizon line is sharp, the sky is sharp, the photograph was taken at 60th of a second of f/16 at f5.6. And there we go. How cool is that? How cool is that? Did it look easy, Robin? It didn't look. What was hard about it? What was hard?
Just remembering all those steps.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Okay, so now let's do my self-portrait, and you are going to tell me what to do. Okay? Okay? And then we'll take a break. This will take 5 minutes. I promise you. You ready?
Okay.
So here we go. This is one of those things. So the first time I ever used Lightroom, I can honestly tell you, I took some images and I went through them and I did the whole process, and then I deleted all my adjustments that I did, and then I threw them all away, and the more you use your work, and again, taking the whole top-down approach, kind of starting at the top and moving down through the tools. You'll notice I only used about 2 tools. Of my self-portrait, and then I want you to tell me what you think you should do, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll grab a couple tools and do it. So let's go ahead and share the screen. So here's
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy soldier incoming. You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp. Gas is inbound.
See the separation under